My name is Nicolette. I'm just really excited to start my channel, and in this video I will be showing y'all how to make this fur headband, or you can lower it and it can be, ear warmers if it's really cold, but it's kind of warm right now. That's why I have on this thin jacket. But I really hope y'all enjoy the video, and please subscribe.
To make your headband, you're gonna need some faux fur. I got mine from Joann's. It was on sale. And you're also gonna need pins, a sewing machine, needle, or a hot glue gun. First, you are going to need some fur and a tape measure, and you are going to tape measure the length around your head that you want. I left room for my hair, and then I added about 2 inches to it so I can have seam allowance to close my headband, because the first headband I made was way too tight. And now I am measuring the length that I wanted my headband to be, and I am marking it with some chalk. And then I just marked my guide for my headband. I'm going to cut my guide that I made, and I found it easiest to rip the fur because it causes the least shedding, and the fur wasn't ripping straight. So what I ended up doing was snipping little snips a few inches down on the fur from each other, and when I ripped it, it would rip straight because it had little guide snips on it already. And a tip when cutting it, only cut through the fabric part of the fur. Do not cut through the fur part, because that will give you the nicest cut with the least shedding. Then you're going to want to pin your fur together right side to right side. It's really thick, so you're going to need long pins. The next step is to put it on your sewing machine and sew it all the way down. Don't forget to backstitch. If you don't have a sewing machine, you can hand sew it if you want it really secure, or you can glue it. If you glue it wrong side to wrong side, so that way the fur will be on the outside already. This was the hardest part for me because it was so narrow, and the other side where you see the fur at, that was my first failed attempt. But I found the easiest way to do it is to push the fur inside of itself, and then it'll pop out on the other side, and then you just pull it. And then you can find the seam, and the part with the seam on it should be on the inside of the headband. So you need to fold it in half where the seams are on the outside. So that way when you flip it inside out or right side out, the seams will be on the inside of your head. And then you are going to sew it closed, seams on the outside of course. And it was very difficult to sew this on my sewing machine. I would recommend hand sewing it. I kept getting this noise and it just kept stopping and not working, but hand sewing that part will be best. And then you are done. If you would like to sew the flaps down on the headband, I would recommend you use thread and a bendy sewing needle.
Thank you. See y'all later.